Hello everybody, how is everybody today? Is my mic working? I'm assuming it's working because I'm yapping away on my little creature. Bye Bagel if you're still here. I hope you have a lovely day at work. And then hi Ducks and hi Empanada, how are you guys? You're right that cold soup is just juice, or like a milkshake. I feel like it's more like a milkshake than juice. This is kind of creamy. I had a lot to say about this palia thing last night because I was really angry then. But we will see if I can re-summon the anger and indignation that I had last night. Have a good luck with your errands and have a fun time if you can, if they're interesting errands. They did. I'll get into it in a second, but essentially their latest update, I feel like I need to give context to those of you who don't play Palia. Palia is like a resource grindy game, and the maximum storage you can craft is 18,000 if you like upgrade all your chests to the highest tier. They announced yesterday at the bottom of the patch notes, trying to like hide it away at the time, that they would be offering paid storage upgrades, despite the fact that they did a promise years ago that they would never charge for anything other than cosmetics. And with this, you can pay about, it's either, depending on if you get the bundles or buy them individually, it's between $80 and $100 to get 100,000 storage compared to the 18,000 storage that everybody else has. So that'll be 118,000 storage. And I have a lot to say about this. Mostly because I was kind of appalled at the reactions of people, and I feel like there needs to be maybe a little bit more critical thinking given to people. I will go over it properly in a second. I'm just running around mining in Palia. You can come over and see. That's how it looks, stream. Get rid of my tasks because they're very annoying. I don't usually rant. I'm not usually an angry person, so this feels kind of alien to me. I don't really know where to start. Let's... I'm just mining. Let's just, I will open up in a sec the original post. Oh my god, Ashvara. They are in Hannah's stream too. Let me open up the original post. I need myself a browser capture. Hello, there we go. So this is a screenshot of their original monetization promise. They said we'll only be monetizing cosmetic content. At first, this will focus on character clothing and costumes. We'll evaluate more space as time goes on. There's nothing revolutionary here. Clothing and costumes have long been a staple of successful, player-friendly, free-to-play monetization systems. We think it'll be a good fit for Palia as well. But the specifics are important, so let's explore how we're approaching the space. We believe that above all else, good free-to-play monetization is all about respect. You will not monetize any core gameplay in Palia. This is what they highlighted, this person on Reddit. But the bit that is mad to me is you won't be able to pay to level up your skills faster. So this is what they mean by core gameplays. Get the rare achievement more easily or become best friends with Einor earlier. So a lot of people have been saying, storage isn't a core gameplay feature. Having more storage doesn't give you a benefit over other people, which I also don't agree with, but we'll get to that. But when they were giving this context to what they would monetize in the future, they specifically talked about not getting like ahead of other players in things like skills, achievements, and friendship, which are also, it's not something you need to succeed at the game. Those are just the idea about paying more to get features that make the game easier or progress faster. But it's critical for you to feel great about the time you spend in Palia. They did actually, so when this was their original thing, when they were let me see if I can find it. They got bought out by Daybreak Game Studios. So if anyone knows them, I know them from the fact that they bought out Magic the Gathering Online. But they also did it with some other old MMOs. When they... I'm trying to find the update for it. It's Korea Pet. Last year, this is before I started playing, they added courier pets, which were pets that allowed you to send things home when you were out and about gathering. But they did include a free pet where you can get this functionality as well. So it was something you can buy, but also something you can get in game. This is the update they made after they talked about the courier pets after they got bought out by Daybreak. We are putting our paycheck on the line, slicing into the only revenue. Every time they think about giving away pets, they are putting their paycheck on the line, is what they said. We feel this type of utility is fun and valuable for those who want it, but also won't cause problems for those who don't want it. Support options for every kind of player. We don't want to gate palia, including supporting it financially behind single preferences. You've gotten feedback that cosmetic doesn't excite people. So they're like, I hate how they're wording this like this is like they're doing this for us. But either way, this happened before I joined. But they, in this case, they did at least include a free earnable pet. And once earned, would unlock the pet functionality, ensuring for folks who don't want to spend aren't left out. Now, this is my other tab. This is their premium storage announcement yesterday that they posted after the patch notes, after the big like uproar. Let me see. We continue to believe that the future of Palia is brightest when we support the diversity of preferences that they have. We have a lot of players who don't have hours every day to play, and when they look into find full storage, they'd rather quit than spend their entire daily budget of game time doing inventory management. We think that features such as premium storage will make this game better for more people, without impacting the experience for those who choose not to engage it. So, I think that this is a little bullshit, really. Trying to word it like they're helping us. But this is what I don't get. They're saying, oh, these people who don't have much time to play, well, they can spend money to upgrade their storage because they can't play because their storage is too small. And then they say, oh, but if you don't pay, it doesn't impact your experience. In the previous paragraph, they were saying that having the storage full impacts their experience. And in the next paragraph, they're saying having your storage full doesn't impact your experience, which is weird to me. Simple. And then they say that they like released free customization options as like a benefit for their adding this, even though most of the customization options they announced were actually premium. The thing that bothered me the most about this was that the overall reaction from the community was either, if you don't want it, don't buy it. Or why is your storage full anyway, blah, blah, blah. You should be playing the game better. And I feel like these people don't seem to realize that it's about more than just the literal act of having more storage. It's about, this is a thing that some people have been requesting for years now, apparently. I'm quite new to the game. And they finally gave those people what they wanted, but only through money. And before they'd said that the reason they didn't do it is because it would impact their servers. So now that's suddenly not the case. But the other thing is, it's setting a precedent where they can make promises to their players and then just go back on them and expect no backlash. Like, I've seen MMOs die from going so-called free-to-play, but then start introducing things where you benefit from paying money outside of cosmetics. Things like earning skills faster, etc. That's like the dying breath of an MMO to me, and I don't want to see palia that way. And also, they are making more money than they've ever made. It's not like they're suddenly struggling for money. They're owned by a massive game studio, and the game studio put out a report saying Palia's their like biggest product at the moment, and it's had a really good year. So we get these comments where people are like, "Oh, but you have to think about the devs' paychecks." It's like, do these people really realistically think that the extra money from people buying premium storage is going to the developers' paychecks? Like, they're going to get a pay increase for this? No, of course not. And things like that, they just really bother me, because it's like, have you ever had a critical thought in your life? And people are like, oh, I have the money for it, so why is that a problem to you? And they're not thinking about the larger impact and the fact that there are people out there who can't afford those things. And people are saying that, oh, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I should have written like a script or something. But and then they said that having more stuff in storage doesn't benefit the game, whatever. And then this patch they released a new bundle board and a new project that heavily incentivizes having hoarding materials. Like, you can get all these rewards faster if you hoard materials. And if they're going to keep doing more of those, which they said they are, this was the first of many, then in the future, people who have 118,000 storage versus 18,000 storage are gonna get those rewards when other people can't. I don't know exactly, banana. The devs get paid for any of this, and they've just lost their community manager and don't intend to get a new one, from what I've heard. And yeah, I don't know, it's very frustrating to me, mostly because I feel like people defending it don't seem to get the point. They're like, responses like, oh, well, you don't have to buy it, or, oh, well, you don't need it. They're not thinking, you know, this is just a money grab for the players. They're not thinking this is a way of like exploiting players who, like, you know, like, I have put money into this game even though it's free to play. You can tell by my outfit. People who are spending a lot of money on cosmetics because they enjoy and support the game. I think there's people out there who would rather it be a buy to play game and not have to worry about all this monetization. And like, once you've actually started playing the game, I would rather spend, say, like, the price of a game on this game and then not have to worry about things like this ever. I don't know. That was my rant. I wanted to rant, and I also wanted to do some mining in Palia. So I hope you guys put up with my rant. I was going to make it into a video, but I just can't find the words. And also, I feel like if I put it into a video, then it will probably get downvoted heavily by the people who are ardent supporters of the game, even when they do things that are not player friendly. I mean, if you look in the cash shop right now, the new outfits that they make, you know, this is 3,400 coins. How much is it to buy that much? That's £30 for an outfit. You can buy a whole game for that. Like, they're already getting loads of money from cosmetics. They didn't need to do this. And it just sets a precedent, like, what next? Are they going to start charging for more gardening space, for more ranch animals? You know, I don't know. That's my little rant for the day. Let's do something more fun. That's true, Banana. I have no idea of how the algorithm works, but maybe, perhaps. I just don't want to, like, deal with, like, mean comments. Yes, let's switch over to nice things. Let's switch over to the silly tier lists that have been requested. Let me pull them over to the screen. I will run a quick ad break so that it doesn't come in the middle of a tier list, and then we can begin. We're going to do this one first because Kitta's request from the birthday stream was me make sure that this was written down correctly. Over here. Rate Pokemon based on if they'd be able to run a startup or not. This is what we're ranking today, based on the Ruby and Sapphire gen. It's a lot of Pokemon. I feel like we need to name the tiers first. I think it's Forbes that has the 30 under 30. No, we did try but failed. And then we all add a Roblo. Didn't try at all. Okay. I don't know anything about running a startup. Let me put somewhere on OBS what we're actually doing this next. Probably a scam is a good idea. I think that's smaller so you can actually see it. It would be useful if this bit wasn't easier to read. We'll put an outline on it. Maybe that'll help. Okay. It's probably a scam. See, I was gonna put peak Instagram hustler, but maybe we need like an extra tier for literal scam artists. Okay. I'm gonna go through this tier. Forbes 30 under 30. I think God of War goes here. God of War is a girl boss. That's straight up. I don't even have to think about that. I am not ranking the forms of Deoxys separately. They can get out of here with this. What about the evolution lines? Do you think any of these change as they go? Who do we think is a scam? I feel like Morwow's a scam because their whole thing is that's not their mouth. That's not their real mouth, right? That's they I don't know my Morwow lore well enough. I think Ludicolo tried but failed. Sharpedo is definitely a scam artist. Oh my god. Right, Love This. Do you think Love This tried and try it all? You guys can go and tried but gave up. Oh no, maybe you can go and try but failed. And you can go and try but gave up. We need some Instagram hustlers in here. This lady is she's got an MLM. We need an MLM to Banana Rice Center. Why is my music so quiet today? Okay. Wholesome family business. Wholesome local business. That's Pelipper. But I'm not sure about Wingle. I'm not sure if Wingle tried. Thank you for the resubscribe. Whoa, guys, hashtag back. You are hashtag back. We are currently ranking Pokemon on their business acumen. I'm gonna say he tried but failed. Delcatty is an MLM. I just have to look at these guys and like feel them out. Ugh, think about it. Just like looking at them, I'm like, which of Melodic. I need some more Forbes 30 under 30. Who else would succeed? I'm looking at you guys. If any of you guys give me success? Come on, some of you have to give me success. Hi Biz, how are you? Gives me success here. Metagross. I don't like Metagross, but he gives me Forbes 30 under 30. I'm gonna say Groudon didn't try at all. Kyogre? Do you think Kyogre tried? Do we think Kyogre tried? I think tried but gave up. You're literally dead, so you can go didn't try at all. I think you're going wholesome local business. Karachi's wholesome. Bailey, you look like you're scamming people. Look how angry he is. Maybe we need a separate tier for doesn't know what a startup is. Because I think maybe Love Disc goes there. Love Disc has no brain. Why do I put all like the dark and ghost Pokemon in like the scam artist? I am like stereotyping them a little bit. Hi Ducky! I'm having a day. I'm certainly having a day. Oh my god, Phoebus. You tried but failed. I'm certainly having a day. Oh, Ducky, that's really sweet. We just trying to. There's so many Pokemon. feel like we need a better... We need something between wholesome local business and tried but gave up. This is going to be... No, I want you to be above. Thank you. Barely getting by. There we go. I think Breloom's in wholesome local business. Look at the starters. Melodic, why are you here? Go away. I think you would be good, Metacham. You're like you can see people's brain. I think Torkoal's barely getting by because he's so slow, but he like perseveres, you know. These two rascals go in. Wait, no, maybe they do it. Maybe they own a business together. Maybe they are scam artists. You know what? I like that. Minimum plus or scam artists. Confirmed. Didn't try it all. Maybe we'll move you up because you're like wholesome local business is a good thing. I need to change the colours as well. I don't think they know what a business is. I don't think either of the cocoons know what a business is either. Well, maybe they do, but they just didn't try. And Wormpool doesn't know what a business is. I think Kuchina tried but gave up. But Mightina, they're barely getting by. You think this guy knows what knows what a business is? I don't know. I'm gonna go try barely getting by. But Lanoon looks like smooth. Very smooth. Too smooth. It's a skincare. It's a skincare MLM. I'm gonna put these two in tried but gave up. Yeah, exactly. Like the Zigzagoon's trying, and I don't think he would go in tried but failed because that means it's over. I don't think he gave up either. I think he's living like paycheck to paycheck on his lemonade stand. You're in an MLM. But you don't know what business it is. Waylord. Look how big he is. He's like his name is Lord. These guys tried. He tried but failed. Hi, Mr. Cat. You're barely getting by, but well run. Wholesome local business. Yeah, exactly, Banana. Waylord's out here putting all his money into gacha games. You know what? I can't explain it. But this seat feels right. I don't think Spoink knows what business is. They've got all the different forms of cast form here. I'm just going to do one, like Deoxys. But I think Asphalt, you know, they changed with the weather. They're quite successful. I think they're wholesome local business. I don't think they're like groundbreaking. You think Cameron tried? You can go and scam artist with your father. You're the scam artist junior. Doesn't know what business is. And you didn't try at all. Why do you look like this? Why? I think this is the face of someone barely getting by. That's okay, Ducky. Good luck with your class. Do we have anyone else here who looks like being an MLM? Fable Eye. Where would you go? I think you've got like diamonds in your eyes. You're 430 under 30. You didn't try it all. I can tell that. I think we need a level between these two. I can't keep adding levels, so. I feel like there is one. There is a... Not below. I want above. Go away. We'll say... Can afford a holiday home. There we go. And that way, it's like... I feel like the wholesome local businesses don't have holiday homes. Which maybe I need to change some of these. No. Oh, maybe holiday home. Yeah. I think you tried but failed. I think you can afford a holiday home. But you are barely getting by. The starters are so hard. I don't know what it is about, like, the Trico line. I feel like they would be quite good at business. Maybe only the first two phases. I think... Awesome local business. This one? Didn't try it all. Maybe you're not wholesome. Maybe you're barely getting by. Maybe you're... I don't know why I feel like Trico is better at it. Torchic, you are a wholesome local business. Combuscan didn't try it all. Lysican can probably afford a holiday home. Oh, but maybe an MLM. Those two look like Ugg boots. Mudkip doesn't know what business is. And neither... What is their middle name? Swamput's the big one. Mudkip, and then... Is the middle evolution called? I always forget. Either way, he doesn't know what business is. Why do I feel like Ralts can afford a holiday home? but Corilla gave up. I think Gulpin didn't try at all. I think Minitrick is a good example of can afford a holiday home. I think he didn't try at all. Nose pass, barely getting by. Scam artist. What about the Reggies? What do we think about that? Marshtomp, yes. I always forget Marshtomp. What do you think about the Reggies? I think Registeel's... This is Registeel, right? I'm going to put him in Forbes 30 under 30. I'm going to put Regirock. Have you seen the Regirock with a handbag? That makes me want to put in MLM. And then we put Regice in. Awesome local business? No. Didn't try at all. No, I can afford a holiday home. That's what I'm feeling. You look so sad. You tried, but you gave up. You didn't try at all. I don't think you know what business is. No, I think you tried, but you failed. Because of how loud you were. I think you're barely getting by. You haven't got to that stage yet. You're a scam artist. But I think you didn't try at all. Awesome local business? Or Forbes 30 under 30? I think Forbes 30 under 30. And I think these two go in wholesome local business. I still haven't decided where to put melodic. I think you're barely getting by. I think you gave up. I think Flygon's got a holiday home. I don't know why, but Tropius gives me the vibes of doesn't know what a business is. Same with Crawfish. No, Crawfish didn't try at all. Crawfish knows but didn't try. Tried but failed. I think Numel doesn't care. I think Camerupt might. I think Camerupt might be a wholesome local business. Absol. With that hair, MLM. Rayquaza, I guess, has to go in 30 under 30. And same with the Latias and Latias. They're like airline companies. Yeah, exactly. This is the moon and the sun. They don't know what business is. You're in an MLM, like an aromatherapy one. You've taken too many. I think Salamence has a holiday home. I think Deoxys also doesn't know what a business is. think you didn't try all. I think you tried but failed. And you're barely getting by. And you... What are you? Actually, your tribe but failed. You tried but gave up. I think you're a wholesome local business. I think you... I think that you're like a crime boss. So you're going to scam artist. Who else is wholesome here? Not many of them. I don't know why. You give wholesome local business. But you gave up. I think Relicanth goes into Forbes 13 to 30 because he's been there so long. Angus is a scam artist. And I think, let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real, come on. Or maybe you can afford a holiday home. Maybe you can afford a holiday home. I'm not sure. We'll come back to you. Yeah, you can afford a holiday home. I think you can too. Maybe wholesome local business. You don't know what business is. I don't think you tried it all. I think Wingle's barely getting by. Hey, Zero. MLM. Scam artist. Barely getting by. Scam artist. Barely getting by. Barely getting by, I think. I don't think either of these guys tried it all. This looks like someone's in an MLM. I think I'm going to move Melodic up to holiday home. I think you tried. I think you don't know what business is. I don't think you tried either. I think you're badly getting by and you tried but gave up. You tried but failed. Ecleon. Wholesome local business. MLM. Hear me out. Scam artist. You are just a failure. I think you also failed. I think you can afford a holiday home. You don't know what business is. And you I think you failed as well. There we go. So, our Forbes 30 under 30 is God of War, Metagross, Medicham, Waylord, Sableye, Registeel, Thingy, big guy, Aggron, Rayquaza, the Latiuses, and Relicanth. These guys can afford a holiday home. I think this is my favorite tier. It's an MLM. Like, they're all doing different things, but they're all in an MLM. I need to save these and tag Kitter. So, give me a moment. Oh, I don't need to hide my scene. I'm just copy image. Let me tag Kitter. At Kitter. Okay, we had some more suggestions. Pokemon starter tier list. Dank, I have done this before. But I'm going to do it again because I don't know if I agree with my previous statements. S tier is a tough one. It's a tough one. I just love this entire line. So I'm just feeling it out at the moment. I hate you. I also don't like you. No, now we're just... Oh, no, we need to get rid of that. This is Pokemon starters. Yeah. I hate you. I hate this. Not a fan. I feel like it's easier to pick out like the loves and the hates first. Like I don't really get the Blaziken thing. I think D, but Mega Blaziken makes it a C. Ghost so cancelled, please do it. I want to cancel you. I hate everything about you. But you, A. And you, B. You are like the redeeming part of Chestnut. I think I'm going to give you a B. But otherwise, this guy gets a D. And you are sort of like... I don't really care about you. I like Samurott. I think I prefer Hisui and Samurott. Why is he doing that face? You know, like where he thinks it looks like he's pondering. You, I hate you. You are great. And you are just mid. Poplio, S tier. Middle one, this is like Brion. I think you're a C. But Primarina, S. Rowlet's an A. Actually, Rowlet's an B. This Dartrix, I used to not like Dartrix, but after Pokopia, I like Dartrix again. Yeah, I know, you're just sort of like, you're like the awkward, like, middle stage. Trico's like a D. But Grovyle, this is Grovyle, right? Wait, is the big one Grovyle? It's the big one. I don't even care enough to know their names. I think you're better than Trico. And you just suck. In fact, no, you suck. It's Sceptile. This is Sceptile. You suck even more. So, yeah. Bulbasaur A. Ivysaur. Ooh, Bulbasaur B for Bulbasaur. Ivysaur A. Venusaur D. Mega Venusaur is just Venusaur again. I feel like I need to put like all these three together. These guys need to be together. No, they don't, because Bulbasaur's better. And I also think that Wartortle's better than Squirtle. But I did like grow on Squirtle from the playthrough, but I don't like Blastoise. Blastoise is kind of... Why has he got a gun? Why has he got an even bigger gun? Not a fan. I don't like the monkeys. The monkeys I like even less since Pokemon Sleep because they like talk about how like their tails are just farts. You're slightly cooler. Hate this guy. Hate it all. Hate last one, slightly not as bad. Sprigatito, big fan. The others, you know, they're fine. Best Charizard. But the other Charizards are just sort of like, yeah. I like Superior. Right, everyone calls it Snivy because it's like Ivy the plant. I call it Snivy and I will take no other. I'll take no other questions. Some of these I'm just like, I'm putting them and then I'm rethinking about them. These guys are okay, but I really don't like Cinderace. I just don't care about these guys. Ruki's like slightly cuter. But I don't like these guys. I'm not a big monkey person. I think original Decidueye is better than Hisuian Decidueye. Sobble's cute, but I just... What's going on here? What's going on here? No. Bonbon, you can go to the top. Meganium, I'm a big fan of Meganium. I think... B, I like Mega Meganium's flowers, they're so extra. Totodile is fine. Do not like the other forms. Turtwig's also just fine. You're just like Turtwig too, which is literally what you are. Torchwig? Torchwig? Torchwig's kind of cute. Not sure what. Not a big Greninja fan. Why is there 3? I guess one's Mega Greninja, and this one's the Ash Greninja. Yeah, Cinderace is just sort of like, just a guy. Cinderace is just a guy. All these Greninjas are the same to me. Diplup, D. U, D, but U, D. I don't like these guys very much. I don't know what the hell's going on with this bird. Problem is with these is like I don't really know what they're going to evolve into. It might change my mind. I don't like Mega Swampert, but normal Swampert's fine. You're just a thing. Bayleaf? Yeah, you're okay. And then Eevee, S tier. Pikachu, B tier. Right, do any of these, do I need to think any of these change? You guys are going down. You can stay there because you got a cool weapon. And I don't know what's going on with you, but you can go down as well. And now I'm looking at this, I feel like you don't deserve to be on the same tier as them. I like Snivy better than Blastoise. In fact, I like Snivy better than Tepig. These two swap. And I think you can go here. And Rowlet, you can also go here. I think that's my final decision. I feel like someone's missing up here. I might put Litten up here as well. And put original Charizard in A. There we go. I think this is my final decision. We got Pokemon with hats coming up next, guys. Nobody suggested anything that wasn't Pokemon related. Oh, and it comes with ready-made tiers. No, please offer your comments. I'm very interested to hear. You can see I like the cute ones the most. Okay. Some of these aren't hats. I don't think I'll call that a hat. I saw it before I started. Is there? I want to know now. There's so many. I think this is a hat. This is like your whole body. I don't like this hat. A wonderful hat. I don't know if I call these hats. They're like bones. It looks like a gravestone. Great hat. Where's Honchkrow? Pichu! So cute! Honchkrow. Excellent hat. Your hat is like your baby, so... What is this? What? This is not a hat. That's not a hat. Oh my god, Inkay, you're on this list. All excellent hat. Where's your hat? Also, I suppose it's like the little yellow thing. Wonderful hat, smiley face. I just don't like Ludicolo. Like, there's the same hat, but somehow these guys go in good hat. In fact, he goes in, it's alright. This is their hair, this isn't a hat. I'm not calling this a hat. Wonderful hat. I like your hat. Hatterene, I think is... The hat's too much, I think. Just a good hat. I like your hat the best out of the line. Wonderful hat. I'm just ignoring the Cubone and Marowak because I'm not really sure how it would explain that. This is just like your whole head. Hmm. Great hat. Wonderful hat. Good hat. Good hat. Yeah, you're sort of the same. This is a killer hat. This is a good hat. Wonderful hat, rather. Eh. Great hat. This isn't a hat, this is your shell. Same with this. This gets hat because it's over his eyes. These are like, this just gives hat, this one doesn't. You're doing too much, Hatchery. Wonderful hat. These guys, that's just like, it's alright. I think the armor hats, those are good hats. I don't like your hat. I think it's better than, like, original Among Us. Not a hat. Not a hat. What is this? How is that a hat? I think I can sort of see it. It's alright. This is Dovahkiin. Oh, this guy's got a little crown. This isn't a hat. That's just their head. You can go with your cousins. I think this is an excellent hat. This is his hair. That's not a hat. These guys have exquisite hats. I just don't want to think about him. It's alright. It's alright. This is a good hat. Great hat. I like it when they just have a little ball on their head. This is a great hat, even though I don't really like the Pokemon very much. This, wonderful hat. Excellent hat. Excellent hat. This is a good hat. I don't like to see your drooling. It really bothers me. They have a hat? I don't think I call that a hat. That's their shell. Alright. Right, I'm gonna have to put all of the Cubones in the one that has a smiley face, like Cubone and Marowak. Because you just have to smiley face at them. I think it's just like a fringe, but we'll give it. These are fine. Yeah, you're fine. E-Dot. Great hat. I think Grey Hat. Hmm. This is like a little cape rather than a hat, but I do like it. I think great hat, but this one, it's alright. It's too much. I don't really like you, but it's a good hat. This is just what is going on here. What is going on there? Uh, Good hat, but this one, eh, excellent hat. Great hat. I think these guys, he can get great hat, and then the Gallades can get like good hat. Sort of on the same level as like the Sterile Edge ones. Hi, Fantasy. I'm doing okay. How are you? This isn't a hat. That's a coffin. Eh. I feel sort of about those ones. Alright. This isn't really a hat either, but it's alright. I think good hat. Great hat. Great hat. It's alright. Do you think these guys have hats? I'm gonna put you in air. I think I like the doggos hats. Does the big Zygote have a hat? Yeah, I suppose that's a hat. Wrong tier list. But it's an air hat. It's a good hat. This is also a good hat. This is alright. This is alright. This is good. No, this is great. And are those little pebbles on his head a hat? Because I feel like I want to put him in wonderful hat smiley face because it's like a you tried sort of thing. But these guys need adjusting. So I think I'm good with this. These are my top hats. Top hats. Hee hee. Okay, do we have any more tier list suggestions? Okay, Brain Fog. Thank you so much. That's pretty sweet. I think I still owe an octopus drawing. And a Pokedoku. So let's do Pokedoku. Oh, I need to sign in. Give me a moment. We can also get rid of the text. Is this my Pokedoku? It is. Okay. Ta-da! I haven't done Pokedoku in so long. I think I've forgotten every Pokemon that ever existed. Like, I'm looking at this and I'm like, huh? I don't remember. Why can I not remember any Pokemon? Like, normal Hisuian? Let me look at the ones that I've already got. These are the ones that I'm missing. Do we have any in Gen 3? Which is Hoenn, right? Or is that Gen 4? I think Gen 3 is Hoenn. Is Kecleon on normal or grass? I think you're normal. Gas form is normal though. And then we need steel and rock. Do we have either? Is Chimecho a steel? Chimecho steel? Ah. What about Chimecho Mega? There we go. Height. What did we get? A stretch. A stretch. Okay. I'm stretching. Chimecho feels like they should be steel as well. But I can live with them just being psychic. I think these guys rock. Wait, what are you? Are you like Little Nose? What are you? I don't know what this is. I think you're ground, so you don't count as rock. Oh, I thought it had nose pass. That's why I didn't think it was nose pass. I thought it was one of the other noses, like the big nose. Robo pass. But it's too small to be Pro pass. Okay. Gen 5. Ooh. No. Normal. Rock and steel. I feel like these guys, I never remember what they are. These ones. This is, Mienshao. And this is the Drugidon. But these two? What is going on here? Is it fine? Oh, I was literally just recommending them. Helmet must be steel, right? It's literally a helmet. No! That's a helmet! Fake news. I think I have all the Hisuians. I don't think any of you guys that have left fit into the categories that I need. So, we need steel and rock. Steel and rock. Who do I want the most likely want a shiny of? I think little guy. No. Not Boldor. What's the little one called? Fine, we'll go Boldor. Caracosta is water rock. Mm. You saved my Pokedoku. I don't think any of the missing ones are steel, right? So I guess we'll just go Clink. And then, do we have a Hisuian that we would like to pick? I feel like I've forgotten every Hisuian. There's like, obviously the Hisuian starters. I don't think any of them are Situai's flying, right? Fighting grass? Fighting grass. Typhlosion is by a ghost. And Samurot's water dog. Right? Thievor. Perhaps. You are correct. Let's see if there's any that I missed that I don't already have. No, I have all of these because this means I have it in my Pokedex. Yeah, I think I have everyone from Hisui in general. That was the last Hoenn Steel that we had. Kecleon is normal. Is Kecleon normal grass or just straight up normal? Relicanth. I didn't think about Relicanth. I think we did okay. That's my daily game redeem off. I think the only thing we have left that I haven't redeemed from stream is a drawing and some reacts, but I can't remember what I need to react to. So let's do a drawing. Bagel requested an octopus. I'm not going to look up an octopus. I'm just going to try and draw one from memory. This may be a mistake. Let's draw the lines in black, then we can fill it in. Okay, so this is the octopus. They're like this. And then they have like... But 8. Do I have to draw all 8? No, I don't want to overlap. I think I'm going to fit them all in. Oh, maybe. I need to put like the little suckers on it as well. Like... This expert drawing. It's so hard to draw with a mouse. Now they look like little spots. I feel like some of them they might be facing away, and some of them they might be facing forwards. No. And what do octopuses look like? Like I just want to do this. I don't think that's accurate. Let me do a fill. Let me do a fill. I don't want to do brushes. I want to do fill. Fill bucket. That helps. Orange. Yeah. I'm so careful. I don't want to fill in the lines as yellow. That one is going to stay orange. And I feel like it needs a little something extra. I'm going to give it a top hat. Actually, a beret might also work. You have a realistic octopus stuff. I just realized paint is above Sable. How dare they? Oh, I want to top hat. I'm forced to change to the paint bucket. Distinguished. Monocle? I don't think I'll fit a monocle in. The eyes are too close together. That looks evil. He doesn't have a monocle. Just a little guy. I have a net for my plushes as well. I just haven't set it up yet. So that a lot of them are in my cupboard still. or just everywhere in my room. Let me save this for bagel. I'm gonna put in arts and crafts. Okay. I think we did good work here today, guys. I think this was effective. I don't know what else to do today. That's what I came here to do. I came here to do tier lists, and I came here to do the rest of my redeems. And no one else has any tier lists. And I can't think of any tier lists. Because my brain is empty. But, on Saturday, I might stream for longer because I want to do a short hike. And then I've also been given a key to play a game. And if I play it before Sunday, I can also give the community a key. So we might do that Saturday. I might do a longer stream. Might be my plan. I don't really want to start a game right now. It's kind of like a weird time. Or maybe we'll just raid out. I know it was only a short stream, but I did want to vent, and then I wanted to finally do the tier list stream, I promised. So, who do we have streaming at the moment? We can rate a moon. You guys want to rate a moon? The first one is for followers, and the second one's for subscribers. So thank you all for being here. I know it was short. I will be doing a longer stream on Saturday to make up for it. But I love you guys. Stay cozy, and let me actually do the raid.
Nobody wants the brick bunkers.
Oh my god, Twitch, please leave me alone. Good night, everybody. No, Vanilli, we're about to raid. No. Vanilli, no. You can watch the VOD. You can watch the VOD and you can see my rant and my tier lists. Good night, everybody. Good night, fantasy.